Hi, welcome to the Awakened Hygienist and Simplifying Your Life in 2022. This week's video is week 5. And to avoid any kind of misunderstanding, I want to share that last week was technically week 5, but we took a break. So every 5th week, we will play catch up with any of our journaling prompts and rewatching videos if necessary. So I guess if we were to be technical about this, this would be week 6, but to avoid any misunderstandings, we're going to call this week, week 5, okay? So week 5 is about distractions. And so again, this whole year, we're focusing on simplifying your life, but basically these last 4 weeks have been creating a foundation, creating an understanding of where we are. And from here, we're really going to focus on, now that we have the foundation, we're going to focus on simplifying. So for this week, this is always building on itself, but next week, we will be using this week's journaling also. So again, this week is about distractions. And so you will find in the journaling prompts, you will write down all of the distractions that you have in your life. Now, this may take a while depending on what's going on in your life. So I've given some examples and broke it down into 3 categories. So we have our home life, our work life, and our social life. So distractions in our home life might be like having to clean the house, do laundry. Work life as a hygienist may be staying late or filling in for another hygienist who calls in sick when we thought we were going to have that day off. Social life might be something like social media scrolling, too much social media scrolling, which is a part of the reason why we created, I created this experience in a different app, this band app, so that you aren't easily distracted. So you're going to go through and write down all of your distractions in each of the 3 categories. And all of these instructions are in the journaling. But so after you write it all out, then you're going to review what you've written, and you'll go through and cross a line through anything that is out of your control. So for example, your kids may be in some sort of sport. You have to be able to drive them there for their games or practices. That's kind of out of your control, right? In the sense that you can't tell your kids, no, you're not going to be in sports anymore because I need to simplify my life. Maybe you can do that, but chances are you probably won't. So if you can't, then you're going to draw a line through that. What we're working towards is seeing what parts of your life that are distractions do not have a line crossed through them. Because if there's no line drawn through them, then those are the things that you actually can control. So basically what you're going to do is write out your distractions, all of them. And don't worry about your family members seeing you. If you don't want to say, oh, this isn't a distraction, but it really is. No one's going to read this. So this is just for your eyes only. So write it all out. Then once you've written out all of your distractions, you're going to go back, review each distraction, and draw a line through the ones that you cannot control. So this is a really good exercise to see what is actually within your control and what is not in your control. So another example, let's say paying your bills. We have to pay our bills every month, right? That is not in our control. However, if you have a partner, maybe your partner can do the bills. Maybe you can switch off on who's doing them each month, so that it's not occupying all of your time in order to do them. So each one, ask yourself, is this actually within my control or is it not? Obviously, Netflix binging is within your control, right? So draw the lines through them, and then we're going to build on this exercise in next week's challenge, okay? All right, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.